Okay. Bootober had a bit of a hiccup in it because things happened, and you know what? I'm always been about like going with the flow. And things happen. They do. And sometimes we can't always be on it, and that is fine. So my daughter got hand, foot, and mouth. I caught it from her. I had it in my mouth, so I couldn't even talk. That was fun. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna continue on our healing era, like videos and stuff like that. Also, contacts weren't working today, so you know what? We're just, like I said, we're just going with the flow. It is what it is. I got me a cup of coffee over here because I felt like today is a coffee day. I usually don't drink coffee, but I was like, you know what? I'm all about the little like pick-me-ups during the day. So if you need something that picks me up, and going and buying yourself a cup of coffee every once in a while, go do it, okay? Go do it. I drink mushroom coffee, but every once in a while, you know what? I want to go try the newest Christmas Candyland at Scooter's coffee. This one is sugar cookie. It's actually pretty good. It tastes like Christmas in a cup. Like, yeah, it's actually good. So anyways, that's how we are. We are going to dive into some healing modules kind of things. And then I'm also going to do a little bit of a reading, like November reading. I want to talk about some things, and especially about like Mercury retrograde and just some energies of November. But I also want to kind of hint on something that I'm going to go further on in later on down the road in explanation and talking to you guys and really just diving into that later on down the road, like I said. But I also have like a lot of things in the fire, a lot of stuff going on that I'm super excited. I cannot wait to share with you guys. But we're going to take it day by day, and we're going to work on things together. So if you are in your healing era and you're like, Brie, I'm so ready to heal. I'm so ready to get these things moving. I'm ready to get some energy moving. I'm ready to let some stuff go. Then let's dive into it. Let's dive into it big time. Let's really and truly get into that healing and that meditating and that all that jazz. So for my beauties, my beautiful souls, grab your cup of coffee, whatever your drink of choice is, and let's get to healing. Okay, so we're going to take a drink. Here's the thing. Welcome to Mercury retrograde again. November came in with some beautiful energy. It truly did. It came in with that energy of positivity. It came in with a new moon on the 1st of November. On what is it, the 11/1 portal. So you had like a new moon, you had in a manifesting portal, it was on the 1st, so you got to blow your cinnamon through the door, all of that jazz, right? If you did not do your new moon stuff like you wanted to, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to tell you something that I have learned a long time ago, and that is to go with the flow, because sometimes the universe also needs time to catch up with us, right? So here's the thing. I'm one of those that I didn't do anything on the new moon. I blew my cinnamon through the door. I cleansed my home. I cleaned it up. I actually vacuumed. And I ended up breaking my friend's vacuum. Mind you. Oops. So we had that because of all the Cheerios that are on my floor from my daughter. Interesting, right? Anyways, so I did do that much. I cleaned out the loft, moved the stuff away from like the store inventory so I could bring the store back with a bang. And I kind of I didn't work so hard on just manifesting. And here's the reason why. Sometimes when we're constantly in a manifesting mode and we're like, oh, I have to do the new moon ritual, I have to do the full moon ritual, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, we're kind of also telling the universe that we are not worthy of it or we don't have it, and so we have to keep doing the things to get it. And so the universe is like, well, then you can keep doing the stuff, okay? Because I need to see, a pause. Sometimes the universe needs us to pause so that she can get it to us, okay? So if we're always in this constant movement of going forward, sometimes we're pushing ourselves even further away from what we're wanting to manifest. Not all the time, But sometimes. So if you are ever in this mood of, I just don't want to do the new moon ritual, that's fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because guess what? It's probably your body's way of saying slow down, and it's probably your spirit's way of saying calm down, slow down, take a break, because it's already yours. It's already happening. It's already coming to you. It's already being delivered. You don't have to do anything else but know that it's already there. That's it. That's all you have to do. And so sometimes when we can get to this place where we can slow ourselves down, then the universe can catch up with us and say, here you go. This is for you. This is what you've been waiting for. Here you are. Okay? So, my cat is licking the window. I can't. Anyways, she's like over there licking the window. I love her. I swear. Anywhoosies. So, what I did instead is I decorated for Christmas. Why? Because as a mom, I now love Christmas. I get excited about Christmas. I used to be one of those people that said, you can't decorate for Christmas until after Thanksgiving. The day after Thanksgiving, I would decorate for Christmas. And now I'm like, no way. I want this as long as possible, because the look on my daughter's face brought me the utmost joy. But it gets me so excited about Christmas. And we've been watching like Christmas movies, not like overdoing it like we will when December comes, but you know, a Christmas movie here, a Christmas movie there. I can see myself back there. I forget that. So I'm still on the computer. I swear, me and technology right now. It's fine. We're not going to do anything about it either because it's Mercury retrograde. But let's go back to the Christmas. It brought me joy to put up the Christmas decorations. It brought me joy to see my daughter look at it and go, wow. And like this utmost awe, and like her eyes, and then like when she saw all the other Christmas decorations, she's like, pretty. Like my nutcrackers, I am obsessed with nutcrackers, which by the way, both my nutcrackers, this is so funny. Okay, I'm gonna share this story with you guys real fast. So both my nutcrackers are broken. Nutcrackers, I love the Nutcracker. It is one of my favorite ballets. Abso-stinking love it. I got to be in the Nutcracker also. So cool. I was just a lady in waiting, but it's okay. It's still one of my favorite things to tell people is that I was in the Nutcracker, okay? Even though it was like a teeny tiny little role in the Nutcracker, I was still in the Nutcracker ballet. I have done it it was the New York ballet, okay? I was in there. I was up on stage, okay? I didn't get to do much, but I was up on stage, and I did that. I get to say that. But anyway, so my point here is that the Nutcracker is one of my favorites. However, I also decapitated one of them. So I have to get him fixed. But it was so funny because Everly thought she decapitated him and she freaked out. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, honey. No, you didn't do that. Mommy did that. But the other thing is now I get to share these things with my daughter like a Christmas Carol. This is my all-time favorite Christmas story is A Christmas Carol. The Nutcracker is my favorite ballet. The Christmas Carol is my favorite Christmas story. Any movie, any story that has to do with The Christmas Carol, you better bet your bottom dollar I am going to watch it. And now I get to share it with her. And Charles Dickens is one of my favorite authors. I actually have some of his original books. I absolutely love him, okay? And I love A Christmas Carol. I am an old soul at heart. It is true. A lot of people will tell you that I am an old lady and stuck in a young girl's body. As we age, it's okay, but this is my favorite. And I love being able to share these things with my daughter, and this makes me happy. This brings me joy. So that's why all the Christmas stuff went up early, because I get to share A Christmas Carol with my daughter. We read like a little bit at a time, because, you know, she's a kid. Like this, she's almost 2. She'll be 2 in December. This isn't going to interest her at all. Like Marley's Ghost, there's no pictures on here. I'm looking for a picture book for us to do that. But, you know, for now, that's just what we're going to do. So anyways, I used to not be a fan of Christmas, though. Christmas used to be one of my least favorite holidays. Little did you know. As a CNA, I used to work Christmas every single year. I would always work Christmas. I loved the decorations. I've always loved the decorations, but it was one of my least favorite holidays, and now it's one of my favorites. It might almost surpass Halloween at this point. But I am going to say, going back to that manifesting part, if you didn't do the new moon manifesting, that's okay. We also have an 11/11 portal coming up on the 1st, or on Monday. So we have the 11/11 portal coming up. It's fine. You didn't miss out on anything. You're not missing out. You're still able to manifest. You're still able to do things, but we're going to work on that healing era so the manifestations can come through. Remember, November is always been a month of healing, because November has these little like beautiful energies that it just scatters around. December has like that magical energy where it's more for manifesting, because everybody is buying gifts, everybody is manifesting. Sorry for those of you guys that are on the podcast. I for over a few months have had a cough. I can't get rid of it. I've gone to the doctor. I've taken the Mucinex. I've taken the allergy pills. It just won't go away. So we're going to live with it, okay? Anywhoosies. November has just little subtle healing energy, though. It's absolutely perfect. It's also the reason why... Oh, I don't know where my phone is. That's fine. Okay. It's also why I'm going to leave the link down below for you guys. I am doing my very first virtual healing circle. I'm so excited about it. I am so excited because this is hopefully what I'm hoping to create is a circle of people around the freaking world, around the country, wherever you guys come from. I have clients in Canada. I have clients in Ireland. So wherever you come from, I have obviously clients here in America, the East Coast, West Coast, North Coast, South Coast. I can't with myself. Anyways, wherever you come from, okay, I'm hoping it creates a circle around the world. And this is going to connect people, right? And what it's going to do is, as I'm holding this space for you and you're receiving the healing, it's going to make a circle that goes all the way around the world, wherever you are. And it's going to send that energy out to those places that it needs to go at the same time. So it's going to make like this connection. So imagine like this golden light connecting all these people around the world, right? How cool would that be? Anyways, I get so excited about this stuff. So it connects all these people, right? And then at the same time, that golden energy kind of pew, pew, choo, 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 just like that. And that's all it is, you know? And I get to sit here and I get to hold the space, and I'll do some drumming for you guys, and I'll do some chanting, and I'll do some meditating, obviously, and I'll be sending out that Reiki, shamanic healing energy to each of you guys. But that is the ultimate, absolute goal of the virtual healing circle, is that we have that going in all the places. And it's connecting people. I might see if I can't bring some other healers in to kind of help put in places. But that might be for the December one. My goal is to have it every single month that we have a healing circle. So we're all connecting and we're all going. And after this month, I think I'm just going to have it as donation only. So if you want to donate, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I might actually change it for this one, because I'm hearing that maybe it needs to be more on a donation basis. Yeah, I think that's actually what we're gonna do. Okay, anyways, so I might change it. I'm gonna change it up. Okay. Funny. Anyways, so that's just one of the beautiful things though about healing, is like those things can happen. And we can send that energy out, and we can be that positive person, and we can do all this stuff. So we're going to continue through our healing era through November. What I want you to start doing is I want you to start meditating every single freaking day. Here's the thing. For the last year, I've worked on my physical health and obviously my mental health. Now we're working on the spiritual health a lot. So I'm going to dive in with you guys on the healing era also. Yes, I did my healing era last year as well, but I'm going to dive in and do some of these things as well. One of the things that I do every single morning is I meditate. Or no, I work out. I'm sorry. Rewind. I do meditate, but I also work out. So I wake up at 4:45 in the morning to work out. And I'm noticing like maybe I need to step back a little bit. No, I'm not back to the pre-baby body that I wanted before I had Everly, but that's okay. We're going to find beauty in where we are right now. So instead of waking up and working out first thing in the morning, what I want to do is wake up and go and meditate first thing in the morning. So I can bring in that meditative energy. I can do my journaling. I can sit. What I love about waking up before Everly, I love her, bless her heart, but it's quiet. And I do this and I wake up. I've always woken up before everybody else. I'm always been an early riser. It doesn't matter. You see the bags under my eyes? I was up late last night. Could I sleep in? No. So could I put my contacts in today? No. So that is kind of where we're at today, okay? Because I've never been able to sleep past 5 o'clock in the morning. And any times when that I am not. It doesn't happen. I've always been an early riser. More so when I started working in healthcare, because as a CNA, I had to wake up at 4:30 in the morning to get to work by 6. So it just kind of like, I guess it just built into me, right? But there's something beautiful about waking up before everybody else. So let's make it a goal. Let's do it as a collective thing. We're going to set our alarms. What time in the morning can you wake up to help you go and meditate? And I want you can start out for like 5 minutes, then make it up to 10, and then make it up to, 15, and then go up to 20, and then 25 until you get to 30. Okay? The ultimate goal is to get up to meditating for 30 minutes. If your mind wanders, let it. There is something that was told to me today by my new spiritual advisor. I am very blessed that he found his way into my life, or I've found him. I loved how he explained and all this stuff, but he said this: nobody can quiet the mind. We are human. The few people that have been able to quiet the mind to meditate for long periods of time are your big spiritual gurus, right? Like Buddha, okay? Nobody can really and truly quiet the mind the entire time, and that is fine because we are human. So if you can't quiet the mind, that is fine because you are human, okay? So let's make it a goal. And I will start putting up on my Instagram. I like the ones to kind of hold me accountable, like where I'm lighting my candle and maybe like, it's kind of hard. I gotta think of something for you guys. I'll do the lighting of the candle at like 5 o'clock in the morning so you guys can see like Bree's awake and she's meditating. So even when you don't feel like meditating, I want you to meditate. Now, here is the thing. I'm gonna start doing chanting because he gave me some chants to do and start doing. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity, though, to find 532 hertz music or find a guided meditation. I want you to use your intuition on which one you're going to do. Use your intuition on, are you going to find a guided meditation, or do you want to use 532 hertz music or some sort of hertz music? I've been doing the purple flame through YouTube for the last week or so, and I've noticed a huge difference in using the purple flame. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start journaling. I want us to journal every single morning, okay? I want us to take the time to actually journal, because, and you can do, if you were in the My Turn era videos, which I'm still gonna continue with those videos, mind you. They're still going to be short videos, but I'm going to get back into them. I'm going to continue them. But you can still do the year ahead journaling. That's fine. That's still putting something on a piece of paper. That's hope that you are putting down on a piece of paper saying that in 1 year, I'm going to be here. Okay? So that's completely and totally fine. Let that happen. Let yourself be the person that you want to be, right? Do that. But if you feel like I need to take a minute and I need to just write in my journal, like I just need to write what's going on, and because I need to get it out of my system, then do that. And here's the thing, I want to start journaling in the morning and at night before I go to bed. In the morning is going to be that journaling of a year from now. Okay, so November 8th, 2025. And I'm going to put it in my journal exactly as I want. And then the one that I want to do before I go to bed is a detox journal, and then end it with the gratitude. And what I like to do with my gratitude is I like to find 3 things that happened today that I'm super grateful for. So number 1, I got to talk to my spiritual healer, my spiritual advisor today. Number 2, I had a wonderful session with a client. Number 3, I got this video done. There you go. Simple, dimple. And then what it's doing is it's helping your brain pick out 3 things. It's helping your brain see the positive, right? Because our brains automatically find negative. Wherever we are, our brains are like negative, 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 negative. And then we're like, trust me, I get it. I'm there, right? I've done that. Hello. Anywho. So what we are doing is we're training our brains to see the positive in things. This doesn't mean that you're not going to have those negative moments. This doesn't mean that you're not going to come up on those times and be like, well, see, Brie told me to do this and positive would find me, but I found some negative stuff, so I don't believe that. No, it's negative. We're humans, okay? We're humans. So what it's going to do, though, is when those hiccups arise, when anything negative shows up, we're going to know how to navigate through them. It's not going to cripple us. It's not going to push us down. It's going to help us get through that. And you're not going to probably every single night have like a brain dump where you need to put all the stuff down, but it does help to be able to brain dump. And so that's why I like to do it at nighttime, because so much happens during the day. Listen, right now I'm also an associate kindergarten teacher, and I will tell you something. Those kids, oof. I feel so sorry for them. I do. But it helps me to be able to dump that out so I'm not taking it with me when I sleep. I also like to do affirmations, and then right before I fall asleep, and this is the next one, let's turn our technology off. Let's set a time where we turn our technology off, whatever time it is. 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, whatever. I know somebody that sleeps with their phone sleeps in another room. So their phone doesn't even sleep in their room. My phone does have to sleep in my room because it's my alarm clock. And I get that. It's also my music. So I turn on like YouTube music and let that play in the background at nighttime. And then I have my fan. And let's turn the TV off. No TVs. If you have to take the TV out of your room, take the TV out of your room. I did that for a while and it actually truly helped. Not gonna lie. So, those are just a couple of things that we are going to start. Let's start working on that. Let's start doing stuff like that, because that's going to help. That's going to help so stinking much. Meditation is a huge form of healing. It really and truly is. It's a huge part of our healing journey, and it can help you with stress. It can help your mental health. It can help you learn to connect to the universe more. So the more you meditate, the more you're going to connect, and the more you're going to grow your intuition, and the more you are going to get through your healing era as well. I felt like there was something else. Oh, first thing in the morning. So if you're like me and your bedroom's upstairs, that direction, right? And you meditate down here, okay? First thing when you wake up, drink your water and say your affirmations. I have affirmations that are right next to my bed that I like to wake up, and I just, I read through my list. And that's it. That's all I do. And then I can get up and I go do whatever I need to do. I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that's a good start. I feel like if we all do this and we all get connected, it's going to help. However, you have to hold yourself accountable. However, you have to start holding yourself accountable. So maybe, you post something on Instagram every single morning so people know that you're awake, or you have a friend. I have people that I Snapchat, so I send a Snapchat picture that I'm awake. When I was working out every single morning, I would send a Snapchat of the video of me working out. Ew. It's really hard to see myself. It's really hard because it's like mirrored, so it's backwards. So nothing's like actually the direction that it's supposed to be. But anyways, so whatever you have to do to hold yourself accountable, that's what I want you to do. It's going to take a little bit of time, but that's fine. That's what we're here for, okay? I don't want you to get worried. I don't want you to freak out. I don't want you to be like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. Listen, if you come to a day where you're just like you're not feeling it. You wake up and you're like, I'm in the worst mood ever. I don't want to meditate. Try and meditate for 5 minutes. That's it. Just 5 minutes of your time. Just try to meditate for 5 minutes, because if you're anything like me, once you're in that meditation, you don't want to come back out. And so you're going to keep going and set that intention to help it fix your mood and remove any negative energy that is in your body. Okay? So, my healing era people, that is what we're going to do. I'm going to leave you guys with a last little note before we do our reading, and that is to stop going to psychic mediums. Because I'm going to tell you something, and this is the first thing that is changing in the Savvy Wolf healing. What will hopefully eventually one day be the Savvy Wolf Healing Center. Did she just hint at something? Did she just hint at something? I don't know. Anyways, we never know. We never know. I don't know. I love that. Anyways, I will never call myself a psychic medium ever again. Because going to a psychic medium, you don't know where the energy actually is coming from. Whereas, yes, sometimes they can tell you something that is spot on. They should not be telling you what to do, where to go, how to do something. That shouldn't be a thing. So I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. If you are in your healing era, stop going to psychic mediums. If you are coming to me for a reading, there are going to be healing. They're always underneath healing readings. They're guidance. So I will now either call myself, well, obviously a shaman, spiritual healer, spiritual advisor, spiritual guider. I haven't decided yet. We'll let it happen as it happens. But that is what those readings are. I will not tell you that you have to go somewhere, that you have to do something. This is something that is changing drastically in my readings. So if you have come to me in the past for a psychic medium reading and I have told you these things, I apologize. I truly and completely do. They were not of ill intent at all, because I honestly, truly work very hard to make sure all of my readings are true and from the heart. But because, yes, it has happened to me going to a psychic medium and obviously having to go through a karmic cycle because of it, and being told, not just me, this isn't coming just from me, my shaman, spiritual advisor, and many other spiritual people have come to me and said this as well, that they do not go to psychic mediums for this reason. It is surface level, for one. It is also only, you don't know where those energies are coming from. You just don't, okay? So a person that you're going to should be guiding you, should be helping you. They should never be telling you what to do. If they tell you what to do, they are taking away your power. You're the one that's supposed to make that decision. You're the one to make the choice. I get it. I get why we go to psychic mediums, because it's easier. We want somebody else to tell us what to do, but we can't. We are human, and when we do that, we give our power away to somebody. So we can't do that anymore. So that is going to be my last little bit of advice to give to you guys in this video. We are going to get into reading these cards, which are for guidance. They're not going to tell you what to do. They're not going to tell you I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen in the future. If I ever tell you that you are supposed to move somewhere, it's because I know for sure, without a doubt in my freaking mind, that you're supposed to move there. And guess what? That probably will never happen. It probably will never happen. Because unless a spirit stands right in front of me and says, this is where so-and-so is supposed to move for these reasons, and I can see clear as freaking day that it's going to work out for you, then I'm not going to tell you. Okay? Because I might get here, I might hear, hey, have you ever thought about moving here? And see how you feel about it. And be like, how does that feel? And I want you to sit with it. I want you to sit with it for a while. Does this feel good? Do you feel like this is where you're supposed to go? And if that's the case, then what steps can we take to get you there? What steps can we take? That's what I'm going to do. It's guidance. It's advising you. It's helping you understand the energies that are at play and how to work with these energies, how to release negative energies, how to let things go, and how to work through stuff. Or if you're feeling stuck, how to work through it. But I'm never going to tell you what to do because I'm never going to take that power away from you. So again, if you've come to me in the past and I was acting fully as a psychic medium, I apologize. It was never from ill intent. It is simply where I was at that point in time and what I believed in at that point in time. And I myself was going to a psychic medium at that point in time and listening to her religiously, okay? More than I was listening to my own intuition. So we get through those. We go through those times in our lives, and that is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you will notice that my readings say 1 hour healing reading, and I think the description should be changed by now. I need to double check on the website, but it should be changed by now so it doesn't say psychic medium. It says shaman, Reiki practitioner, spiritual healer, shamanic teacher, and spiritual coach. That's it. Okay? So, let's get into a little bit of a reading to end the day. Guidance reading. Again. I'm not telling you what you're supposed to do. I still love my cards, and I will always love my cards, but I don't use them to tell me exactly what I'm supposed to do. I use them to help me guide, which is why I've stopped bringing out the Come to Jesus deck, because those I use to tell me what to do in my life. And now they're all like negative, and I'm like, I don't even want to touch you guys right now. I don't want to touch you with a 10-foot pole. I don't even know where they are. They still have that psychic medium's energy in them, and I'm almost wondering if I just need to give them away or get rid of them. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It might be time for them to go to a new home. All right, let's see what's going on for the month of November. So, first up, refusal of the call. Dream thief. Okay. So for some of you guys, you might be feeling like your dreams have been taken, and you're almost sitting in this era of, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And you're refusing to see what's right in front of you because you're stuck in that negativity. You're like, I am so stuck in this negative mindset, and everything has been super bad, and I've had nothing but negative things happen to me. And so how could anything positive happen for me? How is it going to be positive? I don't get that. I don't know what you're talking about, blah 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 blah. And so you're refusing to see what's right in front of you, the beauty of the things that you already have in this life. I want you to stop, and I want you to take a moment and see all the beauty that surrounds you right now. Listen, I live in Arizona, okay? But I'm going to stop and see the beauty. There's beautiful mountains here. There truly is. There's beautiful energy here. There's beautiful history. There's a very beautiful history in Arizona, especially for shamans. So I am going to stop and I am going to see that for what it truly is. So I want you to start seeing it and stop refusing it. Stop refusing your own calling. Stop not believing in yourself. Getting back to integrity. Ooh, they're hitting us with the hard stuff. So getting back to integrity. I love this. What does integrity mean to you? Because for me, integrity means being true to yourself. It means believing in yourself and following your own faith, your own beliefs, and staying true to who you are, being your most authentic self. That's what integrity means. This is a lost compass card, meaning you have strayed off that path, and now it is time to come back onto the path. And the month of November is all about finding that integrity. Really and truly stepping into that integrity. When I said, hey, I am sorry for the readings that I did in the past and that I am changing them, that is a part of stepping into integrity and starting to be true and authentic to myself, because I will not call myself a psychic medium ever again. Ever. So get back into integrity. What does integrity mean to you? I want you to really sit down and think about, what does integrity mean to me? And then I want you to Google the word integrity, and I want you to see what the Google has for you, or ChatGPT, whichever one you want to use. And I want you to really see, what does integrity mean? And I want you to, if you can go any further and you can, whoa, guys. All right. Find a dictionary and look up the meaning of integrity. We've got the root girl, which is the disowned self. When did you stop believing in yourself? When did you stop believing in who you are and what you're supposed to do in your own power and your own gifts? And when did you just start nagging on yourself and just completely and totally put yourself down? Do you see how she's like, she's down. She's down. But here's the thing. She's also connecting to the earth again. She's got leaves in her hair. She's rooting to the ground. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to connect to Mother Earth. I want you to feel your connection to Mother Earth. I want you to get into a meditative state, and I want you to fully connect to her. And I want you to feel your roots going into the earth wherever you are. And I want them to go deep, as far as you can plant them. And then I want you to start pulling up that energy, that golden, loving energy from Mother Earth. I want you to pull it up through your own roots that go all the way up through your crown chakra. I want you to feel that energy filling you up from the earth up. The meditating, the journaling, all of that stuff is going to help you find your confidence also. Dang, we got some stuff to work on this month. But this is all good stuff, right? This is all good. This is your healing arrow. Let's see. What else do we got? The fates. What is meant to be will be. I promise you. The universe is never going to keep something from you that is not supposed to be yours. And if something isn't working out, if you're like, well, I am trying to get this because I want this and it's not working out and it's not happening and I've worked so hard, then just trust that maybe the universe has something even better for you. Maybe the universe has a bigger plan for you, and the plan that you have is just so tiny compared to what the universe has for you. And the universe has something even better for you. Even better. So trust that the universe already knows. She knows. She's like, I already know what you got. I already know because I have it right here. It's right here and I'm ready to give it to you. So when it doesn't happen, don't get upset. Be like, okay. The universe has something better for me. The universe has something better than. Or it's going to happen in divine time. It's going to happen the way that it's supposed to happen. And we're going to stop freaking out about the little things, okay? We're going to stop freaking out about the little things that just, ooh, Jesus. Okay. We're going to stop freaking out about the little things and just let it flow. Let it flow. And then that's going to help us get out of that stagnant energy that we feel. So a lot of us, we're feeling stagnant. We're feeling like we can't move. We're stuck. Just trusting in the universe and going with the flow, that's going to help you get out of that stagnant energy. That's going to help you move forward. So trust that the things are happening. The other card that came out with it is Grace and Generosity. So with this one, we're really going to focus this month on how can we give back? How can we give back to the community? How can we give back to Mother Earth? How can we just give back? You know, like me changing my healing circle into donations only. So if you want to donate, you can donate. If you don't want to, then you don't have to, right? It's as simple as that, but you can still sign up. You can still sign up for free if you want to. If you're like, I just don't have it right now, cool. Sign up for free. Let's just have a healing circle. Let's just bring a community together for healing. Okay? And that could be a part of how you're giving back as well. That can be a part of how you are giving back to the earth, how you're giving to your community, because you're sending that energy out as well. This card flew out. It was really funny because like it just like kind of went out of the deck and the deck's just sitting there. Anyways, rising above the fray. This is where we start to look above things, where we're going to start to look above things and not down here on the surface level of, well, this happened to me and this happened to me and crapola and crapola and crapola. No, we're going to start looking above surface level at the bigger picture of things, knowing that everything happens for a reason, right? Here's the thing. I love that the election happened during Mercury retrograde shadow period. And now we found out right before Mercury retrograde. I love that because there's just something beautifully poetic about that. You know what I'm saying? But trust that everything happens for a reason and everything's going to be okay. And everything's going to work itself out. Because we already had intentions set out there for things to happen and movement to go forward. So everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to. It's going to be beautiful, I promise. It's going to work out. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep telling yourself, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's going to work out. It's fine. It's fine. It's beautiful. It's working out. It's beautiful. Okay? But we're going to start to see above the fray. Let's see if we can get one more before we hop off. Because I can feel the coffee hitting in, so we're going to have to hop off now. There's a reason why I don't drink coffee. It tends to give me anxiety, but it also makes me like, I gotta go do this, I gotta do that. So before we get into that hyper state, we're going to pull one more card, and then we're going to hop off. I want you to have courage. All month long, I want you to have courage. I want you to have the courage to step forward and believe in yourself. You being here today and listening to this video, if you made it all the way to the end, you already had the courage. Or if you're listening to this on the podcast, you already had the courage. You already took a moment to step forward. So I want you to continue to step forward into life and believe in yourself. You've got this. You are the storm within yourself. You want to know something that was said to me this morning by one of my guides? We are our own soulmates. And when we figure out that the soulmate that we are looking for, the person that we are looking for is us, is in ourselves, so much beauty happens from that. Confidence comes forward. Manifestation comes forward. Grace, generosity, love, home, community, all the things that we want happens when we believe in that. So have the courage to step forward in life. I love you guys very, very much. Thank you so stinking much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in my next episode. Bye, guys.